All right, let's start with an incredible story of survival. First off, when you see that this woman wrecked and you look at the wreckage of her car, how did she survive the crash alone? But she does, and is in this car almost a week. But how did she survive?
The car was overturned. She went 120 feet off the road, rolled 200 feet. She had to have her feet amputated because of the severity of the injuries. But the most amazing part to me is she had an umbrella with her. She put it out the window, and it was a red and white umbrella. She wrote messages of help on the white, trying to get anybody to notice her.
Okay, we are finding out that the airlines are making a mint of cancellation fees and baggage fees. Our wallets a little lighter, shall we say.
I just recently, like yesterday, had to cancel a flight, and it made me sick. It was $400 in change fees just for 2 people. It's like highway robbery. I had no idea, and it makes me not want to fly at all anymore.
With the insurance, you know, pay $15 in case you have to cancel it. And if you look at it, it's like someone has to die or you cannot fly because you have some kind of communicable disease. So they're making money off that too. It's insane.
The airlines grossed in over $6 billion in change fees and cancellation fees this year. That's an insane, not million, billion dollars.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's all because there's no...
It's right here. I was trying to change one a couple weeks ago.
Woo!
600.
And think about this, it hits families the hardest, doesn't it? Because if you have 4 or 5 people traveling, that's a lot of baggage.
No pun intended.
Well, the world is rising up after these young girls were abducted. The abductors are basically talking trash to the world. How's everyone responding?
Mike, this is absolutely insane. These kidnappers are snatching these girls out of these villages. They're allegedly selling them as wives for $12. They basically, this group believes in slavery, so they say that they can make these girls slaves. It is horrifying, and if it happened anywhere else in the country, people would be completely up in arms. Just because it's far away in Nigeria, you know, people don't know about it as much, but it is horrific. I think it's the worst story in the news.
One of the most shocking thing is the government is blaming some of the family members and saying that they fabricated this kidnapping. And if it wasn't for the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls, they would never even make the effort. I don't think that they would have made an effort. And thank God, and that's one of the powers of social media. I'm telling you guys, it really put it front and center.
But they've claimed responsibility for this. They say they're doing it. So we know who's doing it. And it's appalling.
The name of the group translates to something.
Something against Western education.
Yeah, so
Don't believe in education.
and that's a major problem. That's the major draw, because you're sending your daughters to school. You want them to learn. And if you think about it, just think of any classroom in America. Just to put 2 classrooms side by side. If this were to happen in this country, it would be all over the place. The Nigerian government has to step up. They have to bring these girls back home. This cannot continue to happen. This has to stop. It has to stop. Some countries, I don't know if we have to band together or what we need to do, but these girls need to not be afraid to go to school. They need to know that they're in a safe place and that the government is protecting them. So,
All right, what a story of love and commitment. There's a new book. It's called The Promise. What a story, Shannon. And it starts with the fun of a bachelorette party, right? That turns tragic.
Exactly. So back in 2010, Rochelle Friedman and her friends were just horsing around at her bachelorette party when her friend playfully pushed her into the pool, and she hit her head on the bottom of the pool, which caused a severe spinal injury, and she broke her neck. And now she's a quadriplegic for the rest of her life. Just tragic story. But out of all of that, she has such a positive outlook on life. And has become an inspiration to so many people. So we're going to be speaking with Rochelle today.
And the marriage took place and the love affair continues, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
She never revealed which friend pushed her, but it was her best friend, but she never revealed.
She never held a grudge, right?
She never held a grudge. We had her on the show when it first happened before the wedding, and it was still, from the very beginning, her attitude has always been so positive.
he was in sickness and in health even before they got married.
Yeah.
Like, he stayed with her, and he... Oh, that wasn't for... It was just beautiful.